So I'm going to be recapping the Dokkan live stream so that you don't have to watch a whole hour of them talking, and then you can get the most important information from this video. So make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the Dokkan news. So about 30 minutes in is where we start getting some new information about the upcoming campaign. So they showed off again Gamma 1 and 2, the Dokkan Fest units, and I believe it was mentioned that they will not appear in the upcoming summons, including with LR Beast Gohan, as well as Orange Piccolo, unfortunately. And then we finally move on to the actual campaign information. So you're able to get this free-to-play Gamma 1 through the login rewards. So just getting on the game, you're going to be rewarded with Gamma 1. He is not going to be, I believe, Dokkan Awakenable as far as I know, and you're obviously going to get stones and everything like that. Not much other information is known about the Gamma 1. And there will be Gamma 2, of course, for free to play. This time around, he will be obtained through the mission rewards. So make sure you do those missions. And I assume you can get both of these 100%ed as well. And then we have the updated story event for the Dragon Ball Super Superhero, which includes the Dokkan Awakening medals for the AGL Gohan that was released in the Part 1 celebration. Here's a look at his UR art. He's now turned into a Super Saiyan. So that's really good. Free-to-play doesn't have much Super Saiyan AGL Team Gohan per se. So it is completely fine. You can get some good, easy linking opportunities. Hopefully he EZAs either now or sometime in the future if they revisit Superhero. But I would actually kind of like it if it was now. And he has really good potential to be a really good free-to-play card since the SSR form is obviously pretty decent. You could probably even farm the SSR form again so you can get a decent linking partner as well if that is something that you are interested in. And we'll be getting a skill orb event, which you'll be able to do once every single day. And these skill orbs will go towards the superheroes category. So that will be very interesting. I hope there's some really good ones in there because obviously that category is going to be pretty nasty. And then they showed off the animation trailer for the Beast Gohan and Piccolo, which I've already made a short on. So make sure you check out my YouTube shorts. We will revisit the full animations as well in this video. So don't worry about that. But I'd really appreciate the support if you go and watch the short and leave a like on that video as well. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. So about 40 minutes into the live stream, they finally announced the details for the Beast Gohan as well as Orange Piccolo. So we'll go through the details through this tweet here because it's all translated for you guys. So we're starting off with Ultimate Gohan. This is his art. We've already seen it before. He's super physical and LR here. And for his leader skills, superheroes or hybrid Saiyans category 3 key and 170% with an extra 30% to characters who belong in Bond Parent-Child or movie heroes. So essentially every hybrid Saiyan is now under a 200% leader skill, which is pretty good. For the passive skill, he has the entrance animation and as well as attack and defense 100% and guards all attacks for 3 turns from the start of a turn when there's another Bond of Parent and Child. So that's a very important aspect of him. You need that, which should be fairly easy. And then he gets attack and defense plus 150%, plus an additional 1 key per key sphere obtained. So he doesn't actually get any key other than that. Hopefully that's going to be enough to easily get that 24 key super. And then an additional attack and defense plus 30% with each super attack performed up to 150%. So that's going to calculate separately. Should get him some pretty decent numbers. I don't know how much though. Launch an additional attack. That has a great chance of becoming a super attack. That's great, especially for that build-up mechanic. When key is 20 or more though, so make sure you get that 20 key. Attacks effective against all types when activating the active skill or when key is 24. That's really nice. High chance of nullifying key blast super attacks directed at the character, so a little counter action as well. He does have an active skill, which can be activated when all allies attacking the same turn are superheroes category characters, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of the battle, or when facing only one enemy starting from the 6th turn. Okay, at least it's not too restricted. I don't know what the superheroes category has really to make a cohesive team, so hopefully that should be easily achievable. The effect is greatly raise attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy, disables enemy's action once within the turn. And then his super attack stuff is greatly raise attack and raise defense for 1 turn with the 12 key, and then the 18 keys greatly raise attack defense for 1 turn and mega colossal damage to the enemy. Over here, it does say that the 12 key does have a medium chance of stunning the enemy, and the 18 key lowers attack and defense. Now for Orange Piccolo here, who is a super tech unit, he actually has a lot of defense, 12,000 compared to Gohan's 7,000, which is kind of crazy. Big difference. And I believe they're going to be the same hidden potential at this screenshot as well. For the lead skill, he has superheroes as well as battle wits 170%, And then Bond on Master and Disciple and Movie Heroes 30%. So slightly different to Gohan's, which is always good. The passive skill, he has the entrance animation, pretty much the same thing as Gohan, but with Bond on Master and Disciple category ally on the team. And then attack defense was 150%, got the 1 key extra as well. Reduces damage received by 30%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 30% with each attack received up to 150%. All allies 2 key within the same turn after receiving an attack. If HP is 30% or less at the start of the character's attacking turn after the character receives an attack 7 or more times in battle, fully recovers HP once only, plus an additional damage reduction of 30% starting from that turn. It's very restrictive on the HP and the hits. I think they could have definitely just gotten rid of the hits there and it would have been completely fine. But he can potentially get 50% damage reduction. Guard for only 3 turns kind of sucks. I don't know how I feel about these characters as of yet. I don't know how the extra 150% attack and defense like stacks up between their stats. Of course, they have the LR stats, and that should obviously work. Wow, that actually makes Gohan a little crazier because he's an LR with 7,000 defense. Okay. For his active skill, he changes it into a giant form, and it's pretty much the same restriction. And for the super attack, he's got the same effects on the build-up in attack and defense. And he has the stunning as well as the lowering attack and defense. So not very creative out of that. Now, here's the giant form. Of course, they haven't really changed the mechanics of giant form. But for his passive skill, he receives an additional 2 key per key sphere obtained. Launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. So he can actually do a little bit of extra damage compared to a normal giant form unit. And greatly raises attack, massively raises attack on 18 key and 12 key. So now let's look at the animations for Piccolo. Here is his intro that we saw before. I just haven't seen the full clip yet. Alright. It's got that voice acting too. Ooh, I like that. Oh, he ain't playing around with that rock. Alright. That's his 12 key. And then his 18 key. Nice shot right there. Very well done so far. Special beam cannon! I love that shot with like the arm. So sick. And then that could potentially be a KO screen right there. And then he's giant. Well, I guess not giant yet. Okay, maybe he's giant now. Now he's giant. All right. Okay, that was just like a massive like block screen. And then this is the 18 key. I'm hearing this OST too as well. Kind of cool. Now for Beast Gohan. Oh, okay. Ultimate Gohan. Oh, I don't like that little Beast Gohan at the back there. Just like on that part of the super attack. I feel like it's unnecessary. I kind of, man. I wouldn't say that's the craziest 12 key I've ever seen. Okay, we got the counter. Oh, I guess it's not a counter. Is it a counter? Or is it nullify? I forgot already. Yeah, you see that beast going? It's like this weird purple spot. Kamehameha! That Kamehameha is sick. The Kamehameha is sick, though. Redeem for that 12 key. And Beast Gohan. So this is the active skill that we saw. And I had a glimpse of it and it just looks so good, dude. Dude, it's just a movie. I'm telling you. When we get that data download, there's no assets. It's just an MP4. Oh my god, I remember watching this in the theater too. I hate that though. I always hate the herb and it's just this tiny beam. Always hate that with Dokkan animations. Now, it doesn't end just there. We are actually getting some more information. We are getting some new summon animations. Finally, I guess. They weren't the most important thing, but as you can see, this is Gohan flying in, and you can see, I think that was Android 18. I think it's just all reskin stuff. I don't think there's actually going to be, like, a new, like, guaranteed Dokkan Fest exclusive, like, it's just changing the image, essentially. I assume it means the same thing, right? But it'll be interesting if they add more than just what they've just shown in that video. Because, we have him going Super Saiyan. We have him going base with nobody flying in. I think this may be the crack. Yep. And of course, that is so cute. Double crack. Nice. So that's interesting. I wonder if, like, the Whis changes or the Beerus changes. It will be very interesting to see and explore. We'll have to find out once the data download comes in. And then some even bigger news. We are confirmed to get the EZA for AGL Gogeta and Physical Broly. That is actually really, really cool. They really needed that EZA. Hopefully, they're going to be really good. The animations are always been great. Definitely a well-deserved upgrade, so fingers crossed they don't get shafted. I thought I'd also throw this video in, which is the other characters outside of Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo animations. So remember the Gamma 1, the Gamma 2 free-to-play units? So here are those. It's nothing spectacular. It's something. It's something. I would have liked that dynamic shot with, like, the Dokkan Fest. Just copy and paste, but it's fine. And then we have this Gohan. Oh, yeah, this is the free-to-play Gohan. It looks good. Oh, I like that. I kind of like that. If it wasn't the back shot, could have been sick. And then we have Pan. So Pan's a new character that we haven't talked about yet. She, I think, is going to be the side banner unit for the Gohan banner. Or the Piccolo banner. Because they will be dual Dokkan Fest, so you don't know. So they'll have their own side banner. And then we have the Goten and Trunks, which looks like they will be in fusion category. That's pretty cool. Sheesh. So yeah, it's something basic right there. We do have the information for the Pan and Goten, so we'll go through that really, really quickly. I don't expect them to be too crazy, but who knows? Bundle Parent Child, 130% leader. Greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, supreme damage to the enemy. Passive skill, 2 key, attack defense plus 150%. Superheroes category support for 1 key and 30%. Okay. Plus an additional 1 key and 20% attack and defense for characters who also belongs. Okay. Can be a 50% support to Piccolo as well as Gohan. Alright. And then obviously people inside that as well. Bond of Parent Child with the superheroes could be actually pretty nasty. And the medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attacks, plus an additional chance of evading the attack, including super attacks by 30% when facing only 1 enemy at the start of the turn. So she will become a 60% dodger, essentially. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when facing 2 or more enemies at the start of the turn. And then plus an additional attack and defense for 100% and high chance of performing critical for 4 turns after evading an attack. So kind of like the AGL Pan in a way. She does have a high chance of stunning as well. So 50% support is not bad. She can be a good dodger as well. And then for the Goten and Trunks here, I doubt they're good. I'm going to say it right now. Bond of Friendship, 130% 3 key. Randomly changes AGL key spheres to key spheres of another type. Okay. Attack and defense 100% plus an additional attack and defense plus 10% when performing a super attack per superheroes category ally on the team. Already stuck on 1 team. That's unfortunate. Plus an additional attack and defense 100% with 3 or more key spheres obtained. Plus an additional defense was 50% and a high chance of performing a critical hit with 5 or more key spheres obtained. Plus an additional attack. Okay, it's very, very orb heavy. I guess the most important is getting that 5 extra orbs. But yeah, nothing too spectacular. Nothing crazy, I would say. They do still super attack as well and raise attack and defense. And then just really quickly, in the actual in-game news, they've announced a new Infinite Dragon Ball History event stage, which includes for both Global and JP versus Heroes of Justice. So that will be obviously Great Saiyamans and the Gammas. And then finally, the dreaded Ultimate Red Zone for the Red Ribbon Army Edition. I thought it was going to be a superheroes one. This kind of makes sense because there's more enemies to verse in Dragon Ball Super Superheroes. You can't really think of too many. It looks like there's going to be only 5 stages at this moment. I don't know if they're going to add more because this technically is just a one-parter, usually how they do this. Maybe in the future they do like part 5 of superheroes. Who knows? But it looks like we're just going to have the 5 stages, or maybe it's just like 4. It could be 4, maybe 3 if like they do it. No, I'd say 4 if they include the Gammas in one go. We'll have to find out when it eventually comes out. My achievement of beating the entire game of Dokkan Battle has now been resetted. So hopefully we can beat this. Fingers crossed. And that pretty much wraps it. Throughout the whole entire live stream, they were answering questions, which gathered us an extra 60 Dragon Stones, I believe. And it's confirmed the banners do drop on the 28th of December. So I will be live then to see what's up with the banners, see what we can do, all that good stuff. So make sure you check out my Twitch channel, link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so don't miss out on daily content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.